Sure.
Hello, everyone. Let me put a marker in so that I know when to do it, and welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 73.
Yes, it is 73.
It is 73. I am Mikey T, and of course, across from me is KurbStomped. You can find us everywhere, including on Brime.tv under our respective monikers.
Exactly. Yeah, go sign up for Brime right now.
Yes, it's a real thing. There are currently 6 whole streamers streaming to one whole person.
Yep.
They're different one whole persons, but, you know, they're there.
High engagement percentage.
Yes.
I have 100% of the viewers on Brime.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
100% of the viewers on Prime. This is a show about life and video games and everything in between. And we will bring you all of those things. We've got a little bit of a show. There's a little bit of news, not a whole hell of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been yabbering on for an hour, so I don't know how much more we're going to yabber on about. Oh, Game Club is a thing. We will be doing this episode as well. Chapter 12?
11, I think.
11?
Yeah.
Of
Guardians of the Galaxy. Use your words. Available on Game Pass now.
Available on Game Pass right now. So huge spoiler alert once that time comes.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
But as always, I will ask the question. How was your week?
My week was fine. Work was the same as last week. Exactly the same. Didn't learn anything. Just did the exact same thing all week. So, and I think that's going to be the same next week. Is like, I have other like regular ordering that I have to do, so I'm not going to be learning anything. So I'm going to do that all week. So yeah,
very good.
I can't wait for the boss to ask me what I've learned, and I'm going to be like, yeah, nothing. So it's not my job to schedule her to teach me. She's supposed to be teaching me, and she just hasn't done it. So
yeah,
whatever. I'm not going to get in trouble.
No.
And even if I did, I'll be like, whatever. I don't care. So, yeah, that's the end for my work week, basically.
Wow.
I know. It's very scintillating. It used to be like at least interesting before, where I could, you know, have something to relate, something new or something, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, no, nothing, the usual.
Cool.
Yeah. Pretty fun. How about you?
Yeah, lots of stuff.
Oh.
Just learning new stuff every day now.
Oh, what's that like?
Well, everything's just changing. Like, I'm designing jobs, quoting jobs, doing all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
Like that, being like doing all the print markups. Like, oh, you guys messed this up. You got to change it here.
Nice.
From the designers. So I send a preliminary drawing to the designer. The designer sends that back to me with everything drawn up. And then I'd be like, well, this is wrong. You got to change this here, here, and here.
Yeah.
Send that back, a little back and forth like that.
Nice.
And then I have access to like this program called, I don't know if I should say it, but it's a thing that allows me to see every cable, every trench line.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
So I have like, I can be like, oh, yeah, there's a cable going this way. It's got this in it. There's a cable over there. And then I can use that to help design jobs.
Oh, this is like the Watch Where You Dig program?
Yeah, kind of. Dial before you dig, 411.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. So you can see like where the copper is, where the fiber is,
where
everything's going.
Crazy.
But apparently it's not very accurate.
Oh, no? That's too bad.
Yeah.
So now could you go in there and just like, oh, I'm going to secure like a high-speed cable or line coming into my house just as a, you know, something to do?
Yeah, I could see where everyone's going.
Yeah.
Like, I could see your property and see if there is available fiber to bring into your house.
Oh, yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, I could do that. I could totally do that.
You should totally do that.
And I have all the job ordering, so I'm ordering all the materials for all the jobs.
Oh, my God.
And then I'm also managing the guys that I was managing before, plus introducing new systems in to help us manage all of the things that need
I was going to ask you about this. I remember like whatever a year ago or whatever, you're talking about how the guy in charge was this old guy that wouldn't retire. Yeah. Like a really old guy. Is he still around?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's still there.
Oh my God. Do you have to deal with him still?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything's fine though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I just remember before you were like, I just wish this old guy would retire.
Yeah, it was bad like just even a year ago.
Oh yeah?
Right now everything's great.
Oh, crazy. Did
Yeah,
he
it's
have
kinda
a?
weird.
Is he like got a like late onset Alzheimer's or something?
No,
You just
no, it's
forgot that he's a dick.
The whole attitude's just changed.
Yeah, crazy.
It's just everything's just changed.
Usually it doesn't change for the better, so
no,
that's
it
unusual.
It has changed for the better.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was just after. It was almost after one of the guys quit.
Mm-hmm.
Everything just changed.
Yeah. Was it like he quit because he was a dick, or just other reasons?
No, just other reasons.
Oh, okay, because it was like maybe he had like a self moment of reflection, like, "Hey, why is everyone quitting that works for me? Maybe I'm the baddie."
No, the guy was a really good manager.
Oh yeah,
Stuck up for his guys, like did all the work.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, all the work just when he quit,
Mm-hmm.
there was all of a sudden everything that he did needed to be done by somebody else, but we didn't have anyone else to do it.
Yeah.
So it kind of got distributed out to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And now everyone's like most of the designers have quit. So we're like trying to hire new designers
Yeah.
and stuff. So all that, their jobs are being distributed out to everyone.
Oh, fun.
And now I've got like 3 people's jobs that I'm doing.
Nice. Getting
Yes.
paid 3 times as much, I'm sure.
No.
Oh.
No. Raise is coming, which is nice.
Need to get it in writing.
It's coming. Don't worry.
Okay.
I don't need to get it in writing.
All right. Okay.
It's a small enough company that they don't do that. Like we don't feel the need to pick up a union or anything like that because we get a lot of perks and
All right.
bonuses and it's okay. I'll get it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll be like, hey, where is this?
I'll be like, oh, I forgot. Next month.
I'm gonna my desk at work is gonna start looking like my desk at home. 3 monitors.
Oh, wow. Day trading on one, watching Twitch on this one, and work on this
Yeah.
one. Crazy.
I got prints here, and then data there. Where I'm like,
You need 4 monitors
I
so
know.
you can be watching some Twitch at the same time.
I think the PC would explode. It's not even a PC. It's like an old Asus gamer laptop.
Oh, God. You need a real desktop.
I know.
Okay.
They don't believe in desktops there.
What? Not even for just regular work?
No.
That's so stupid.
I know. I would love a desktop to put in there. But yeah, they're like, no, we got all these old laptops you can use.
Yeah, work, efficiency is not affected by old technology, so that sounds smart.
Well, this one's got an i7.
It's a laptop.
Yeah, it's a laptop. It's got an i7 6700K in it, and I just put an M.2 in it, so it's actually fairly quick. It's actually fairly fast.
Okay, all right.
Which is kind of nice.
Okay.
And then other than that, it's just the same old. Just the same old.
Yep.
I'm in charge of inventory. I'm in charge of doing prints, in charge of the splicing, in charge of so many things. So many things.
Fun.
Yes. Very fun. But we've moved to the Jira program, which is a huge software tracking program online so that I can have everyone just, okay, if you're done this, then just mark it as done so I know. We can track everything like that. It's great.
Very good.
Love it.
Nice.
Took a while to set up. Learning. So much learning.
Yep.
Yeah, it's actually exciting now at work.
Oh, wow. What's
Who knows
that
how long
like?
that's going to last.
Yeah, what's that like? Anyways.
Yes. And other than that, been working on the downstairs workbench.
Mm-hmm. Still?
Yes, still.
Year-long project?
It's a slow roll. We're putting in 6 drawers on each side of the bench, and then like the middle side just has a spot to put a stool into so you can like sit there and work at it.
Oh, yeah.
And I finally got all the sliders in there, and then we're gonna build the drawers today.
Nice.
And hopefully get the top on, get the pegboard in,
Mm.
and then sort all the tools out.
Nice.
Get rid of the stuff we don't need. Because I got a lot of crap back there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of tools.
Yep. No doubt.
Yep. And then Friday
Uh-huh.
had the big show.
Oh,
The big
right.
Mr. Quibbs and
The DJ.
Lex on the DJ stream.
Yep.
He got very loud in here.
Yeah, I bet. I bet.
It got very loud. Those guys like to crank it up.
Yep.
Crank it up. But yeah, it was fun. Good time.
Nice.
Yesterday, did some hiking with the Ripstick.
Oh, yeah.
We just went out to just past Savannah on the Skeechuson Reserve.
Mm-hmm.
We went down to get one geocache. It took us almost 3 hours to get.
Wow.
We went the wrong way.
Oh, fun.
The absolute wrong way. We parked up top and went down below, but it's in this like, I don't know, maybe it's like 10, 15 foot across, a chasm where there's a river going through it,
Mhm.
and it's right down in there.
Oh yeah.
The terrain difficulty was 4.5, but like a 1.2 for hiding difficulty.
Oh yeah.
So we hiked down the mountain, couldn't get to it from the one side of the river we were on, hiked back up, hiked back down, found it, hiked back up to go to the car because the car was up top.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, do we even continue to geocache right now?
Yeah.
But we went down because Whimsical Wolverine was fishing at the river.
Oh yeah.
So we went down there, picked her up, and I was like, yeah, let's just go back up and see what we can find.
Did she catch any delicious sea bass?
No delicious sea bass,
Oh,
unfortunately.
damn it. That sucks.
Went all the way back up to the top of the hill. Man, going up that way, so steep.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
switchbacks all the way up
Oh yeah. I
on
hate
that
that.
road. Found another couple micro caches, and then tried to go after another one, but it's still like 3 foot of snow up there. We were so high up.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like,
it's only March still,
Yeah.
so
It's like, no, we're gonna have to come back in the summer to get this one, but it looks like it's gonna be a pretty cool adventure to try and get that one
yep.
down an old road.
Scary.
Yes. Yeah, it was a good hike.
Nice.
And what did I even play? For
I don't
video
know.
games? I played a little Apex.
Uh-huh.
The servers were kind of crap on Thursday, so I stopped and played a little bit of the old Core Keeper.
Yep.
Got everyone iron armor. So when we play
Iron's
again today-
old.
I know, you guys are way far up now.
That's old news.
I'm waiting for Heck.
Yeah.
Haven't advanced the world, waiting for Heck.
Yep.
And then we can continue on in our world.
Yep. No other games?
No other games. That's all we really played in Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
Been playing Cyberpunk a lot.
Nice.
It's great. I love it.
Yep.
Trying to figure out how many hours I got into it, because I haven't really gotten very far in the storylines.
Yeah, I'm not yeah. You can play it for a long time and just mess around, that's for
Yep.
sure. I'll eventually play it. I own it.
You do.
So
It's good.
I know.
You should play
It was fine when I played it.
it.
Just too many studded dildos. But other than
Yes.
that,
I found my first studded dildo.
perfect.
Yeah.
I found about 100 of them.
I
So
know.
I don't know. So like when it's weird enough in the game where you find something like that. But like when I was walking to work the other day, there was like this packaging that someone had like bought a big dildo and just like ripped, like, I gotta get this out right now, like on the way home, and like ripped it out of the package, and the packaging is laying on the ground because I was like, oh, what's this litter? And I was like, oh my god, it's like a huge dildo. So I don't know, maybe they stole it from the sex shop or something like that.
Yeah, it could be.
That's like not the first time where I've been like found packaging for like a sex toy. It's just like, you couldn't wait till you get home.
I mean, there is a sex shop right across the street from work.
I know, but it's just like, what are you doing? Like, I got to get this out of the box right now.
It's easier to pack in your purse.
Yeah,
than it's
pack
in a
is
giant-
right.
Giant blister pack.
Pack is right for sure. But it's in you have it in the black bag or whatever. Like, I'm sure they use black bags there. So
No, they
like,
do.
just like, wait till you're home. I always just think it must have been stolen, and they
Yeah,
just want to get
probably.
rid of the packaging.
Probably.
It was just very disturbing. Not as disturbing as when I found like the butt plug set for anal training. It's just like, god damn. Just had to start working on that right now.
Yeah, you got to get it right in there.
Yep. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Cool.
And we, the wife and I watched Arcane, the
Oh,
League
yeah.
of Legends anime
And
on
how
Netflix.
is that?
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Actually amazing.
Actually amazing.
Yeah.
What
it
does
was
that mean?
So good. The writing, the cinematography, the voice acting, it's like, holy, this is so good.
Well, League of Legends has got the budget.
Oh, yeah. Like, I think it took them 6 years from concept to get that first season out,
Oh, yeah.
and they have the second season coming out.
Which will be 1/10 as good.
Yeah, hopefully it's just as good.
Nah, it never is. No
Yeah,
shows are
there's
like that.
a lot of artistic styling that they put in there that just amplify
Oh, yeah.
everything. It's so crazy.
You also like League of Legends, though. Or did.
Used to,
Yeah.
but I don't think you have to like League of Legends to like this,
Oh, yeah.
because the story and the characters and everything is just, it's so good.
So good in like an actual
It's not,
non-anime
yeah,
sense,
yeah,
or like just in an anime sense.
in a non-anime sense,
Okay.
because it's not traditional Japanese anime.
Okay.
It's more American.
Which means what? They have like, it's like in the style of like Steven Universe.
No.
Like, what does American
It's
style
like
mean?
well, I know it's animated 3D, I'm pretty sure it's a 3D animation.
Like
but it's like
animated?
Borderlands cell shaded.
Oh, barf. Sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's super good. It's super good. I highly recommend it to anyone who likes animated things. It's not like for kids, that's for sure. It's more geared towards young adults and adults.
Okay.
And yeah, you definitely don't have to be a League of Legends fan.
Perfect. I'm not a League of Legends fan.
It's like the Apex animations, but good.
Oh, God. What a low bar. Holy. What a low bar. Anyways. Sorry, go ahead.
It essentially is a story of Piltover and some of the characters that come from Piltover, like Vi and Jinx and Jace and Heimerdinger, if you know your League of Legends.
You just made up all those names.
Highly recommended. Highly recommended. It was fun watching it and seeing like, oh, who does this person grow up to be? Who does this person grow up to be?
Okay, but that's because you know League of Legends.
I do know League of Legends.
That would just be like, another kid?
Yeah.
Great, another kid.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's my rant.
I don't know. That sounded like a rave, not a rant.
It's a rave.
That was a rave. Definitely rave. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think what I played this week. I played some Core Keeper.
You did, for sure.
And I played some more Pokemon.
Very good.
I got to catch them all.
Got to catch them all.
And I did. Caught them all.
Yeah? Did you go and do some specific Pokemon Go action?
No, I meant on my Switch. But I mean, I played Pokemon Go on the way and to from work, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But no, in Pokemon Shield, I caught them all. I completed the Galarian Pokedex.
Oh, hello.
Thank you. Finally, some recognition. And then I completed the first DLC's Pokedex as well. So
nice.
Yeah. You get some
you literally caught them all.
I did. I had to trade for some because with Pokemon, they're not all available in every game.
Yeah.
That's kind of their shtick thing. But I traded for a bunch. And you get like in-game bonuses when you complete them. Like you get what's called the Shiny Charm if you complete the Galarian Pokedex, which increases the encounter rate of getting like the alternate colored Pokemon.
Ooh, shinies.
Yep. And then the other one, if you complete the Crown, what was it called? The Crown. I can't remember what it's called. The Iron Tundra? No. Crown Peninsula? I can't remember. Anyways, you get this thing called the Mark Charm, which increases the rate at which you find Pokemon that have like a mark on them. And a mark lets you give them like a sort of title almost.
Oh. So
rather than just saying like you've summoned Charizard, it'll be like Charizard the small or whatever. Yeah.
Charizard the Brave.
Depending on the mark they have on them. So
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's interesting. And I don't think I played anything. Oh, besides Guardians of the Galaxy, but we'll talk about that in a minute here.
Yes.
And I think that's all I played, really. Yeah. I didn't play anything else, so. But yeah, too much Pokemon. I'm not done. I'm not done with Pokemon either. I'm still playing it. I'm still going. I'm in the zone. It's like I said before, it seems like that's the way with the recent Pokemon games is I'll get it when it's new and just be like, I don't like it. And then I'll come back to it a year later and be like, oh, actually I do like it. Because that's the way it's been since like X and Y, Sun and Moon. Which come first? X and Y? Yeah, X and Y came first. Actually, I played the shit out of X and Y. It came out. Sun and Moon would be the one where it was just like, it's not really doing it for me. And then I come back a year later and be like, oh, it is doing it for me. What was I thinking? So hopefully when Violet and Scarlet come out, I'll just push through the part where I'm like, it's not for me this time, and just keep going and be like, oh, it is for me.
Oh, hello.
What was I thinking? Yeah. So, and besides that, I didn't do anything else. I didn't go on a hike. I didn't ride my bike. I didn't do anything.
Well, if you want to come on,
I went for a walk.
Just let me know. Just let me know if you want to go hiking, and I'll send you that hot invite.
Hike it up, eh? Yeah. So that's my work week or my week.
Very good.
Lovely. What a great grand time. What a grand time to live. We're living in right now.
Yes. Yes. Let's do Game Club then.
Okay. Let's do it.
Every week we talk about a video game chapter if it's chapter sequential or just how we were experiencing the game.
Yes.
And of course, this time we are talking about Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. We're currently on chapter 11. You can play along
11.
with us
Yep.
and see if you agree, disagree, see what happened to you
Yep.
in the current chapter.
Yes. And this currently is available on Game Pass.
It is currently available on Game Pass.
If you've got Game Pass, you can just play along.
Yeah, catch up.
Yep.
Catch up and play
It wouldn't
along.
take that long to catch up.
No. And of course, massive spoiler alert, because we are going to be discussing the chapter in depth
Yes.
and spoiling everything.
As much as we can remember.
As much as we can remember. I have a chapter
Synopsis
out
very good.
so that I can remember, because it was been 2 weeks now.
Okay.
since
Fair
I
enough.
played this
Fair enough.
chapter.
That's because you snuck ahead.
I snuck ahead because I couldn't just leave it at the end of chapter 10. I was like, no, we got to keep going. We got to see what's going on.
Yep. So, this chapter opens with us walking in blackness on water
Yep.
with like what looks like a planetoid in the distance that you're walking towards.
Yep. And Adam Warlock is with us.
Yep. And we're in the psyche of
Drax. The Destroyer.
Because we got to break him out of his promise.
Yeah.
Which is like this sort of cult-like supernatural, I don't know, what would you call it?
It's just like a cult.
Yeah, but it's like taking over the mind,
Yeah,
like
they take
with
over
some sort of power. It's not like he's just sort of like, yeah, this is a cool
This
idea.
is great. I'm going to subscribe to this cult.
Yeah, it's like he's been like indoctrinated, but like through some power or something like that. So the idea is we're entering his head, and we're literally entering his head. Like it turns out we're walking towards his head, floating in space.
It looks like a green planet, but it's actually just the top of his head.
I think it wasn't green for me because maybe the skin I'm using, he's purple or something like that.
Yes, that must be it. Yeah, because I've got his standards. I've got everyone in their standard skins.
No, I change them up all the time. Like Gamora looks super demonic in my playthrough.
Oh, yeah,
she's like all red.
The Five Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Yeah,
skin.
big time. Thankfully, this time when we go in, what's her name's not with us. Mantis.
Oh, Mantis.
She's outside.
Yeah.
I just don't like her little nicknames she has for them, like Green Meanie
Green
and
Meanie.
Little Fluffy and all that stuff.
Little furry. Yeah.
Little furry.
Like I said before, I liked everything that came out of her mouth. I thought it was hilarious.
But we walk in, we enter Drax's mind, and we're in his memories of his home planet or something, I guess. I don't know. It's very, like, tribal looking, but very dark, and I don't know. It was like...
Yeah, well, first off, I think we fight Thanos.
Well, that's when we're in his mind.
Yeah, we go in his mind.
Yeah, and we encounter Thanos for some reason. I don't know why was he there, really.
Because Drax killed him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought Tony Stark killed him.
In that universe, he does.
Oh,
okay.
But
in the Guardians of the Galaxy universe, Drax kills Thanos.
Okay. So we're in there, and then we're fighting Thanos, and he, like... I don't know. This was supposed to be a puzzle fight, I guess. I don't know. But it was, like, very obvious what you had to do, where Thanos splits in two, and it's like, oh, you just keep splitting. Oh, there's, like, 10 Thanoses fighting us.
I just kept fighting so I get all the experience.
I mean, I got experience when it ended, too, but...
I wanted to get the maximum amount that I could.
It was... I don't know. Mantis said something where it's like... I don't even remember what she said, but it was very obvious that you're supposed to lose the fight.
Yeah.
So once I split them 2 times, I just was like, all right, you can kill me now. And
I kept fighting to try and get more experience.
Yeah, I should have probably just kept going to see how many we could get on the screen. Like, there's like 100 Thanoses running around. I think when I finished, there was like, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there was 6. Is that even possible to have 6?
Yes, because there were way more for me.
No, I don't think it's possible to have 6. I think it's only possible to have 5 or 7. So it was like 5 or 7 of them, because the 1 splits into 2, and then 2 splits into 3, and then 3 splits into
but depending on
4. Oh, I guess you could do it. Yeah,
you could. You just keep splitting. Yeah, I had a ton on the screen, and it was actually not. I couldn't actually like start killing them because there were too many killing.
Yeah, there was whatever. I just was like, all right, kill me, and then he clobbered me, and then they're like, oh, you did it, and I was just like. Yeah, congrats to me. I figured it
out. I was like, I know what I have to do, but I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it was very obvious you're supposed to die.
Yeah. So
then we continue on after that, and we can hear Drax, or no, we see a scene of Drax. He's digging up a grave before we fight Thanos. I don't know what he was doing. They said something he has to dig forever or something like that. It was very, I don't know what was the point of the grave digging. Then you jump off, or well, this is right before you fight Thanos. Drax yeets himself off the cliff. And the one thing I'm noticing is that the game loads so fast that obviously things that are supposed to be said while things load are missed. Because like it's obvious that when I jump off the cliff, it's supposed to load the next section. And while you're falling, Peter Quill is like saying something like, well, I hope there's something I land on down here that's and then it like it ends before he finishes what he's saying. So it's kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. But you land down on the ground and then you fight Thanos, whatever. And then the next time we see Drax is you can see him and his daughter off in the distance and they're having like a nice moment or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to chase him, which I thought was going to be through some sort of labyrinth, you know, to find him. But it was just, they imply the way it looked is it was going to be like a labyrinth, but there's no way to not get
not
through
a labyrinth. You ain't getting lost.
I'm noticing there's like a lot of things in this game where it's like, this is just put in here to fill time.
Yeah.
Like there was no reason really for it because you couldn't get lost. It was, you'd see Drax like run by from a different direction, and then you look down the direction and it's literally a pathway that goes 2 feet, not connected to anything, and he just like appeared there to run out. So it's just done to like, I don't know, create a.
It's done for the aesthetics and
it is done for the aesthetics, but it's like the exact same thing when we were walking through on Nowhere, when we were walking through like the warehouse of brains.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what's the point of this?
You can go this way, get to the side, or you can go this way.
Yeah. And there's nothing, and I mean, that was another time where it was like, this was just put in here so they could play these voice lines of Peter Quill pretending to be Rocket Raccoon and stuff like that. So anyways, you eventually catch up to Drax and you're trying to appeal to
and
him and his daughter,
wife calling off in the distance to come
like,
for dinner.
It's dinner's ready. So he goes, like a little portal opens based off of the little part of Adam Warlock's psyche that escaped, I guess, is what this thing is. The black crystalline. I don't even know what you would call this creature thing.
No, I don't even know either yet.
It was just part of Adam Warlock's psyche that escaped. That was the thing we released like at the start of the game, was this black, weird alien cloud that looks like it's made of crystal. I don't even know. So they walk through it. The portal starts to close and Adam Warlock's like, I got it. Let me hold it open. But oh no, the bad guys are attacking. We got to protect Adam Warlock while he's holding this thing open.
Yeah, there's all these little like
grubs,
creepy crawly grubby things, and you got to destroy their nests.
I did not get hit one time in this whole battle. Like this was just a time waster. Basically.
Definitely. Hey, let's put something in here to do.
So you go around, you kill these things, you lock onto them, you shoot them, they explode. Like it was nothing. Oh, and that was the other thing too. We forgot when we fought Thanos. Right before Thanos, we finally unlocked Rocket Raccoon. He's not a doucher anymore. So they unlocked the Rocket Raccoon like special attack that does a lot of damage.
Oh yeah.
Did you actually use it or no? I just did it when Thanos came out because I was like, okay.
I can't remember if I have that unlocked.
Well, it said because he did the water thing and he's Anyways, it said I unlocked it. So with this Thanos fight, I just was like, all right, let's rally up, boys. So I did the rally first. They liked my rally, so they were doing extra damage. And then I did Rocket's like ultimate attack, which is him just pulling out like 1,000 guns and just blasting everything. Yeah,
it's cool. He's just like all these guns just come out and just starts blasting.
Yeah, so he did a ton of damage there. So I'm looking forward to see what Drax's super ability. I mean, there's only 5 chapters left, I think. So they got in the next 3-4 chapters, they got to unlock everybody's super ability. Like there's no more waiting here, right? I'm assuming everyone's going to have a super ability, but who knows?
Yeah, they do. Cause they all have that one that's locked at the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, but still like that doesn't mean they actually fill it.
Yeah, I guess that's true too. Oops, ran out of time.
Yeah, exactly. In there. So anyways, we kill the little things, we go through the portal, and then we're in another flashback to like their house, I guess, where like Drax's wife, I can't remember her name. She's like stirring the pot of stew and like, you know, come on over, let's have dinner. And again, we're trying to appeal to Drax, like, hey, this isn't real. Like, come on, let's go back.
Let's get out of here.
And he's torn, whatever. And he goes through again. The little black portal comes up and Adam Warlock runs over and holds it. But this time we have to destroy 5 pods, not 3.
Yes.
So we destroy the 5 pods and we go through. We see Drax's family and they're sitting there looking very... So, I don't know. I mean, like, every alien in all these Marvel movies and everything's just like a sexy humanoid. Like his wife's looking sexy over there. Drax is looking sexy over here.
Humanoids.
So
I guess the upright bipedal method is the way of the universe.
It's the sexiest way, I guess. I don't know. So, anyways, we're appealing to Drax, and I don't even think we had a choice. It just played out and it was like, yes, I agree. You're right. I got to come with you. They were alive. Now they're dead. So then Drax goes over, gives him a hug like, oh, I'll miss you. And then kills them both.
Yeah, he kills them both.
Stabs them with his blades. And then we go back to the real world. And that's basically the chapter.
Yeah.
Pretty short. A short one.
Not much happens.
Very story focused.
Yeah.
Adam Warlock, actually, that's the part we met sort of at the end of the chapter, is he combines back with the black mass or whatever it is to become regular Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
Gets rid of his beard, gets rid of his hair, long hair, because that's what happens when your psyche breaks into 2.
Yeah.
Your shirt falls off, you get a beard, and your hair gets greasy. So he's back in his Adam Warlock gear. And I guess, actually, there's a little more that happens, too. We're trying to leave the planet with Drax. We're worming our way through the tunnels, trying to escape. This is strictly, we can move Peter Quill, but like there's nothing, nothing to adventure and check out or anything like that.
I don't even think I moved Peter Quill.
Well, we had to walk along the little cliff face while Adam Warlock is telling us the story.
I think he automatically walks. If you don't walk him.
Oh, wow. Okay, then. Well, we walk out and Adam Warlock talks about how him and Raker were working together somehow and sort of everybody coming for him for healing, I guess. Yeah. Sort of gave him he got a big ego and it kind of broke off and this is what happened and this is where the promise kind of came from.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about it, there is an option here where Peter Quill is talking about Nikki or Corel, like, what's the deal? And you can choose like, oh, we can get Corel to be back to life or we can rescue Nikki. Like you have to sort of prioritize what you're going to do. I'm like, well, Corel's dead. Nikki's still alive. I'll just say, oh, we can rescue Nikki or whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if that's going to make a difference at all to anything, but that's what I said. And we finish worming our way through the tunnel and we get to the outside and it's just like the planet's being invaded by the Promise.
Oh.
Did you not see that?
No.
Because the chapter didn't end until...
Yeah, no, I don't remember any of that.
Okay. Because I got the achievement when we were back on the ship, right after this part.
Yeah. Huh.
So
Weird.
Maybe...
I was like poking through and like making sure I didn't go further than chapter 11.
Okay, maybe this was the start of chapter 2 then. I don't know. Because like my achievement when I was playing it that said I completed chapter 11 came up when I was back on the ship.
Yeah. Huh.
So I don't know if maybe... it was delayed or something like that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure now. Yeah, I don't remember any of that, but maybe it did happen. It was
I think you would remember it because... yeah. So maybe it was just a delayed achievement because as soon as that popped up, I was like, okay, no more. I've defeated chapter 11.
Yeah.
But anyways, they were...
yeah, I guess
there was something... they were the Promise was there on the planet coming through. So... But yeah, very story focused.
Yeah, definitely.
Chapter. It was fine. They put in the fighting part to break it up because otherwise the whole chapter was straight up story. Yeah. Same thing with the Thanos fight. It was like, okay, I fought Thanos. That's interesting, I guess. But it was just like
just more fan service than anything.
I mean, it was not even really a point to it, really.
No.
So the game is definitely very like not it's like a hallway. You just go from point A to point B. Maybe you can slide off to the left a little bit or the right, but you're always
Find some
back.
crafting materials,
Yeah.
find some new costumes, but yeah, you're always back.
Nowhere was just like, I mean, in theory, it was an open area you could go through and check it out, but there's nothing you had to do there.
No.
There's no like, I mean, there's no side missions or anything in this game.
No.
Like,
No
definite missed opportunity. Maybe Guardians of the Galaxy 2 will be more of a, hey, we're space heroes. Like, let's go
Let's go
space
do
hero
stuff.
it up. Whereas this was a specific story they wanted to tell
Yeah.
in a gameplay.
Yeah.
It was like they couldn't make a movie, so they had to settle for making a game.
Yeah.
Which I'm enjoying it. It's
Oh,
fine,
yeah, for
whatever. But yeah, this was very much it could have been one long 20-minute cutscene, honestly. Would have been exactly the same impact, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I still recommend the game, and Rocket was totally not a doucher this chapter too.
Yeah.
So
great.
that's great. I like that a lot because he was getting on my nerves big time in the last chapter. But I think they probably built that up perfectly where it's like, oh yeah, he's a total peckerhead. And now it's like, oh, finally, when you reach the breaking point, he's like, okay, I'll not be a doucher.
Yeah.
So still recommended. Still check it out. It's on Game Pass.
It is on Game Pass.
You could catch up to where we are in probably
a sitting.
a little more
maybe a
than
couple
that.
sittings.
I would say you
Depends
could,
on who you
it's
are
probably
and what you do.
it's probably an hour a chapter. So you'd probably be up to where we are in like 11 hours.
Yeah.
Because this chapter was not.
No.
An
There
hour
are
long.
some short chapters.
There are longer ones, and like the Nowhere one can be a lot longer if you
Fudge around.
mess around and look at everything, but you can get to this point pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, for
So,
sure.
I would recommend.
Highly.
Yep.
Before we talk about the news,
Uh-huh.
patreon.com/StreamVoid Get in there, throw some money at the screen, get access to all of the pre-show chatter. There was a lot this episode. There's going to be like an hour and a half of pre-show chatter.
Lots of it.
Even a half an hour of stuff that nobody had got to listen to but us in our own ear holes.
That's right.
Yep, not even broadcast to Twitch or any of the other platforms that we broadcast to,
Brime.
i.e. Facebook
Brime.
and YouTube. And no, we're not on Brime yet.
Oh, okay.
But we could be.
I mean, we're missing that one view.
We are missing that one view. So yeah, get in there, throw some money at the screen, get access to everything, the pre-show, the post-show, and you get access to the podcast tonight.
Oh,
Sunday.
baby.
Not Wednesday, Sunday.
Very good.
Yes.
What a hot deal.
It is a hot deal.
That's for
All
any
tiers.
donation, any tier.
donations.
Oh,
The $1
just-
tier, the $2 tier,
Any
the
tier
$3
helps.
tier, the $69,420 tier.
This is a money loser for me right now. So any tier is a great tier to be
Any
on.
tier is a great tier. Yeah, get in there. Pay our hosting fees.
Yeah, it's not that much. Should just set a goal of the hosting fees. I don't know what the goal would be to give out if we reach it, but yeah. Anyways, it's all good. I'm not going to go to the poorhouse.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the news.
Okay.
I put a marker in. Very good.
Okay. Very good.
A couple of the guys from work, they want to play Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm putting in a marker in to put the advertisement in there so that when they're scanning through, they can find the ad.
Oh, there's an advertisement?
Yeah, we get ads.
We do?
We're monetized.
What?
Yeah, on Podbean.
Since when?
Since
I didn't know
months
this.
ago.
How much have we made?
I don't think we've made anything.
2 cents?
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
I did not know there was ads. That's crazy.
Yeah, we can put ad pre-roll, post-roll, and
Oh,
mid-roll.
wow. I hope that it's like not something offensive that we're advertising.
Yeah, right?
Crazy.
I wonder how the monetization works on that.
I'll have to look into it. Anyways, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now the news.
News.
Overwatch 2,
Mhm.
closed beta,
Mhm.
starts April 26th on PC only.
Wow.
Yeah, I wonder who's going to be able to get into this closed beta. I wonder if I should even sign up and be like, hey, I'm going to try it out.
I mean, you may as well.
I mean, I was an Overwatch fan.
You were?
I was. I could still be, but there's just not enough people playing, and the skill gap is
Well, it needs to be free to
ridiculous.
play.
Yes.
Like, seriously.
Yes.
I would think that Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard, I think, first of all, Overwatch is going to be on Game Pass. Like,
Yeah.
I think it has to be, right?
Yeah.
So that'll increase. Well, I mean, like, we just talked about Guardians of the Galaxy, but one of the websites that I go to, True Achievements, they have charting of most played games.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy added to Game Pass, it went up like the most played list up 200 spaces when it was added to Game Pass.
Wow.
So yeah, anyways, Game Pass adding Overwatch I think is the first step. But yeah, it should be free to play. Like it's a total free to play game.
Yes.
They have just monetize the battle pass, like seriously. Or do they have a battle pass? I don't even
There's
fucking
no
know.
battle pass.
Okay, add a battle pass, monetize that. They already sell skins. It's not like you get the whole game for free.
Yeah.
You have to buy shit or whatever. So
Well, you don't actually.
no, you can.
All the heroes come out for free.
Okay.
Any hero that comes out for free. But you can buy packs.
Okay.
For skins.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So they already have that monetization in there. Keep the characters for free, whatever. But anyways, Overwatch 2 closed beta. Yeah, you should sign up for it, of course.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how the 5v5 works.
Yeah,
they're going down to 5v5
because of the player base.
Well, no, they're just trying to swap it up because 6v6 is getting stale because it's 2 tanks, 2 healers, 2 DPS.
Yeah, but why didn't you Overwatch 2 to do that? Couldn't this be a mode in Overwatch?
Yes, they could have just.
Shouldn't
made
this
Overwatch
just be a
2
mode?
Overwatch 1.
Yeah, shouldn't this just be a mode?
It should just be a mode. They should have just done what they originally set out to do. Whereas Overwatch is just Overwatch. There's no other Overwatch. There never will be.
This was totally like Bobby Kotick in his ivory tower was like, we're in Overwatch 2. Like, I want the money from Overwatch 2. Like, make Overwatch 2. I think even back when they announced Overwatch 2 is the devs were not on board with Overwatch 2, especially what didn't they want? Did they want the single player or they didn't want the multiplayer? I can't even remember. I think Overwatch 2 was supposed to be single player only.
Supposed to be single player only. They're supposed to be adding like a campaign mode.
Yeah, and then they were like, no, you have to have multiplayer in it too. So who knows? Maybe Microsoft coming in, they'll be like, no, why we have Overwatch. It's 5v5 is a mode in Overwatch. Like you can have a graphical
It'll be
overhaul.
the official mode.
Yeah, like who knows what could change with Microsoft coming in to do this.
It doesn't even need an overhaul. Like there's this whole thing about competitive gaming and how like different PCs, you can see people better graphics. Where Overwatch 2 is nice and simple. It's easy to identify everybody, no matter what skin they're wearing. It's so easy to identify which character is which and stuff like that.
Well, and it's not like, I mean, I think in other games like PUBG and stuff where it's like, I'm hiding in a bush. Well, no, not on my screen because I turned off all ground foliage. You're just laying on the ground.
Like an idiot.
Yeah. So, yeah, so they do a graphical overhaul. Like if you want it to look like really good, okay, great. Otherwise, just use Overwatch, regular Overwatch.
Yeah.
You know? It's very...
Graphics can't be an unfair advantage for people with better systems.
No. I mean, it's just the way it is anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're playing on like a 560 or something like that, it's not going to run that good and your frames are going to be bad. So of course you'll lose out. If you're only playing 30 FPS and someone's playing 120, well, you're going to get domed probably.
Yeah. Before you can even do anything about it.
So whatever. Yeah, it's just a whole weird and wild thing with Overwatch 2.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
It shouldn't have happened, but I can see why they would change from 6v6 to 5v5. Because especially with the pros, they're just playing the 6v6 is the exact same team fighting the exact same team.
Yeah,
Maybe like one character difference.
Is that not going to happen in 5v5?
Probably.
Yeah.
But it might make it a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
A little bit more exciting to watch. Who knows? We'll find out.
I mean, watching Overwatch matches to me was like some of the most boring stuff I've ever seen. So
you definitely have to know Overwatch to know what the hell's going on because it's like
there's
not so much happening with 12 characters on screen.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's not really a competitive game. I don't know, for a video game, like they're only ever going to have people that like Overwatch watching Overwatch League. No one's going to come in and be like, "Oh, Overwatch, okay, cool. Let me watch this." Same thing with Dota or League of Legends. Like I'd never watch a competitive Dota match. Like
I wouldn't because it's too confusing. I'm like, what is even happening? Secret store? The store over there? What is happening?
Yeah, like it would just be like whatever. Whereas like, I mean, I've played a lot of Apex, but Apex is like easier to wrap your head around on. There's just fighting. Oh, she has a rocket pack. Okay, whatever. Like, yeah, it's just easier as a esport for me to figure out, I think.
Yeah, because you've played a bunch, but I think
But even still, even when I didn't even Fortnite, right? Like, I never played Fortnite, but I know what's going on in Fortnite. I watch it. Okay, built a tower, he shot a guy, whatever. Same thing when I never played Apex and I'd watch you play Apex. I'd be like, oh, okay, you're shooting a guy, he died, whatever. Like, you've got a shield. Okay, she can heal faster, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Whereas, like, in Overwatch, it's just like, why is he spinning around as a ball? And he's got a chain sticking out of him? Like, what is going on here? Why do I always hear die, die, die all the time?
There's a lot bigger of abilities in Overwatch, where in Apex they're more subdued.
No, that's true too. But it's just like, I guess, I don't know. I'd never played a, I don't know, hero shooter, I guess.
Yeah, with Apex and Fortnite, it's like it's 3v3v3 v3v3v3v3, whereas Overwatch is two teams fighting against each other, so it's a lot easier to commentate on and spectate, because it's always like just a team versus a team, like a regular sport. Whereas in a battle royale, it's just like 100 teams or 20 teams or whatever the frig, so it's hard to follow all the action and commentate on that.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's for sure, that's definitely true, but I don't know, man. This is definitely should have just been a mode in Overwatch. Yeah. Like, imagine they were like, here's Apex 2, and it's arenas. Yeah.
See, arenas is a one that you could actually spectate.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, imagine you were like playing Apex and they're like, Apex 2's coming out.
Oh yeah,
and it's 3v3 arena. That's what this is.
No, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Just make Overwatch 2, Overwatch 1, it's fine.
I think that might happen.
Yeah.
I think should get folded into.
I think so.
It just seems like the way to go. But I'm also just an idiot sitting in your basement. So,
as I say, watch two old guys talk about things they know nothing about.
Exactly.
Yeah. Here's something we know nothing about. 2 months before the return of the Owls Overwatch League.
Yeah.
No sponsors still.
Yeah, it's still because of all the guys that left when the whole like suing by the government of California and all that stuff came through. Everyone dropped out. No one's come back. They say they're still like, in talks or whatever of getting people back in, but that doesn't bode too well.
No.
For a major league like this. Also, like, I don't know. Have there been any Overwatch matches in the last year? Like, I remember it would be all over Twitch and YouTube all the time. Like, oh, Overwatch League's going on. And I haven't seen jack shit.
No, when they switched it to YouTube.
That was a big mistake.
That was a huge mistake.
That was a big mistake. Unless YouTube paid them or something. They must have got paid. But like, yeah, you'd go to the Twitch, like, most viewed, and every time it was Overwatch.
Yeah.
Every time. You'd always see it. And like,
it was set up very nicely where you could just,
so
if you subbed or whatever, bought the battle pass, whatever the frig it was called, I can't remember.
Yeah.
And then you could just watch like everyone's view.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
I don't know if that's just because maybe Overwatch League paid for that on Twitch or something. Like, it was always on the front page and everything like that. I don't know. If you could pay and Twitch took a portion, maybe it was just a mutually good thing where Twitch took a percentage and everybody was happy. But yeah, the YouTube thing was a big mistake, I think.
Oh, I think so too. Like, after I went to YouTube, never saw it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, finding anything on YouTube Live, I'm like,
oh god,
what?
Terrible. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good when you don't have any sponsors.
Definitely not good, like, especially for a competition that size where you have teams all over the world.
Yeah. So is like all money up front by Blizzard now? Like, what's the deal? I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, there's no professional Halo league put on by Microsoft. So, like, is this something they're going to continue?
Yeah, that's a good question. They really derped it.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Like, Overwatch, I mean, whatever. The brand is still probably very valuable.
Yeah.
And it could probably be resurrected. Microsoft might change something up when it comes back. Like, they will try things out. They don't try them out for long enough, I think, with Microsoft. Like, Mixer was not around long enough, I don't think. Like, obviously, they have their internal metrics, and they, saw like, oh, well, Mixer's been around for 2 years, and it's only generating $100,000 of,
yeah, right.
Like, profit, time to shut it down. I can see them
what the hell?
continuing Overwatch League, but if they can't turn it around, it'll just be gone.
Yeah, Mixer was only around for 4 years.
Yeah.
And most of that time it was Beam.
Yes. Yeah. Well, Beam was the first name, and then they had to change it because it was used by somewhere, company, something or other. Yeah, it was originally Beam. Yeah.
Officially launched in January as Beam. And then Microsoft actually bought them the same year in August, and they renamed it to Mixer in 2017.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's like a high dollar value acquisition and then just shut her down.
Yeah, getting into that space got to be difficult, especially with Twitch, the monolith being there. And
I mean, Mixer's had a lot of cool features.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I really liked a lot of Mixer's stuff, but yeah, it's messed up.
Yep.
We'll see how Overwatch League continues, if at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who knows?
And I'll sign up for the 5v5 closed beta and see if I can get in.
Yeah, maybe I'll just sign up for it too, and if I get in, you can sign into my account or something.
Sounds good.
So I'm not going to play it.
No.
I mean, I had fun playing Overwatch the one time I played it.
Yeah.
I guess I played it twice, but when we played together with whoever, you, me, Heck, Slinth, someone else,
was a good time.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I had a good time. It was like just not serious though. It's
Yeah.
just like, we're going to lose, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
hey, look
You
at
just have
this.
a goof.
Look at this guy I am now. Like, what button does what?
Woo! What's happening?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good times.
Yes, I agree.
Yep.
Next up,
Yeah.
Elden Ring fans
Yeah.
discover that a secret wall,
Mm-hmm.
there are secret walls in the game where you have to hit them 50 times in order to open them.
This is crazy.
How do you discover that? What are you doing?
Well, I think with this one here, the one example we have is that you could see light coming under the wall or something like that.
Oh.
So they knew there was something going on with it. But why would you think to hit the wall 50 times? I don't know. That's just thing gamers do. That's exactly like happened in Resident Evil 2, where if you inspect Barry's desk in the RPD like offices, the Raccoon Police Departments, 50 times or something like that, you find like a picture of Rebecca in her like school uniform or her cheerleading uniform.
Oh,
so
man.
someone had to stand at that desk and hit the button to look at it and say, there's nothing here 50 times.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden this picture pops up. So it's not without precedent, but
Yeah, this could also be people combing through the code as well.
yeah, that's true too.
People like to do that.
Oh yeah, big time. But there's all sorts of, I mean, that's, what was it? Batman Arkham Asylum had a thing. If you hit a wall with the Batarang, it would make a sound if it was hollow. So then you knew you drew the little explosive paste on the wall and you could blow it up and there was a secret passage.
Yeah.
So people went through and hit every wall in the game to find every passage, right? But there was one wall that wouldn't make the sound when you hit it, but some guy just pasted it up anyways, blew it up, and it was a hole you could go through into a room that teased the sequel to the game that had been there since the start, right? So it's just gamers being gamers.
That dude is probably like, oh, is that the sound I think
Yeah.
it was? I'll draw the paste.
Yeah.
See? That's like, oh, hello.
Exactly. So it's just gamers being gamers, basically.
Yeah.
I want to play this game. It looks so fun.
That's a you kind of game.
Well, I mean,
Kind of.
I'm not good at it. Like Dark Souls, like it is definitely a game you get out of it what you get into it. So I've restarted Dark Souls like 4 times.
Yeah.
And each time the parts I've done is I can just clear them easily. Like the first time I played Dark Souls, you died the first boss a few times, then you try it again and you beat the boss without, you get knocked over. Then you try it again, you never get hit.
Yeah.
So like
You learn the pattern.
the first time I played it, I got killed like 100 times to like the right start. And then the last time I played it, I made it all the way through without even getting hit once, so I like them, but it's, I don't know what my deal is. I'd like to hit a wall 50 times in Elden Ring.
Yeah, do it.
It looks fun.
You can do it. Next up, Warren Spector's Other Side studio hasn't worked on System Shock 3 since 2019.
Oh my god, 2019.
Yeah, kind of sucks. They're owned by Tencent, and Tencent's like, Yeah. Yeah, it was quoted that he said, we worked on it in 2018 and 2019, and that's it. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're excited for this game, but it's just like, I don't know, Tencent, do they even make single-player games?
Yeah, right.
I think they're just like, we want games as service, basically. So unless System Shock 3 was going to be some weird games as service thing, which I don't think is what they would want to do.
Yeah.
But I also think I don't think Warren Spector works for Tencent. I think they were just having him make this game for them.
Yeah, probably.
So who knows what he's even going to be working on now. Yeah, he couldn't even, I don't know. Could he work on a multiplayer game? I don't know. It doesn't seem like something that would be up in his alley, you know, but
yeah.
I mean, I don't know of all Warren Spector's games, so I don't even know what else he's done, really.
Deus Ex.
Epic
Mickey.
Oh, Epic Mickey, that's right. I forgot about Epic Mickey. That one's supposed to be good.
Yeah.
I've never played it, though. That was a Wii game, I think?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was straight up Wii game.
Straight up Wii?
Yes, straight up Wii.
Wii?
Wii only.
Give me this wiki. Oh, this isn't a freaking wiki. Yeah, it's not coming. Hasn't been updated. Nothing's coming out. Same with the System Shock remake. That was kickstarted.
A Kickstarter that's not been delivered? I can't believe it.
It's so weird, too, because they have a great demo out, and it's on Steam. There's a lot of great art assets in there. It looks good. It plays great. I loved it. But yeah, I even played it twice. I was like, oh, it's a demo? I'll just play it again. Yeah,
nice.
I'll play it again. But yeah, it's not coming out, apparently. They haven't worked on it in quite a while.
Sad.
Yes.
Oh, well. What can you do?
Speaking of things that work.
Okay.
I don't know. Segway?
Mm-hmm.
Give it to me. I don't have one. Steam Deck now supports the Xbox Game Pass
and
and Cloud, thanks to help from Microsoft. So
wow.
People have been trying to hack Windows onto the Steam Deck, and Steam and Microsoft are working together to get Windows to work on the Steam Deck. But right now, you can play the Game Pass through the Microsoft Edge beta that works with Unity.
Oh,
so you can, like, cloud stream it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Microsoft is working with Valve to try and get this up and running.
God, that sounds terrible, actually.
Yeah, who knows?
Because, like, you can't hardwire the Steam Deck, can you? You'd have to do it through Wi-Fi.
No, you can hardwire it.
Oh, can you?
I'm pretty sure you can.
I guess you'd have to hook it up through USB or something, but yeah. That's good. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah,
I don't see.
great.
I didn't really see why Microsoft wouldn't get it working. Like, it makes them money.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to use Game Pass on your toaster oven, okay, whatever. They get paid, so it seems like a win-win idea, really.
Yep. Get Game Pass on everything.
When are you getting your Steam Deck?
I should be next month. They should be sending out the Q2 emails.
They're gonna let you finally have the opportunity to purchase one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if they're done sending out the Q1 emails.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, matter of hours, and now I'm into Q2.
Yeah, like, that's crazy. I don't know. It still just looks... I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
It still just looks like, I don't know, some sort of Android phone controller. It's like a sleeve to put your phone in, basically. I know it's huge. Like, it's like the size of a baguette or something like that.
Yep, it's 800p.
Yeah, so it's big, I know, but I mean, in this picture, it's as big as this guy's monitor, so that's pretty big.
As big as what picture are you
I don't know. I'm on this IGN video, and there's the tweet from this Catherine Gluckstein, and she's laying in front of the monitor, and it's like big AF. So unless you got a really small monitor, I don't know. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'll try yours.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't really.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than a Switch.
I don't really want to play a PC game on a handheld device. I don't even want to play my Switch in handheld mode. That fucking sucks, man. It sucks playing Switch in handheld mode.
I want to, so I can just chill out on the couch, play some games while the wife watches anime.
Yeah, but you could use the Switch to do that.
Yeah, but I can't play PC games on the Switch.
You can play indie games, PC indie games on Switch.
Yeah. Can I play Cyberpunk on it?
Not yet. You can play Witcher, so maybe Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah, that could be coming.
Yeah,
could be coming.
It's possible. I mean, they are doing the stupid like cloud version of the games, but they play like trash, so it's not recommended.
Yeah, someone's already figured out how to get the Epic Game Store on there, so Xbox
They
Game
have
Pass
their streaming
coming.
thing, don't they? Is that what it's done through streaming?
No, it's the full store.
Oh, crazy.
I think you install and download. I haven't really looked into it. All I know
Works.
it's possible.
I mean, that's a win for Epic. I'm sure Valve doesn't like it, but it's a win for Epic. Actually,
no,
maybe Valve does
all
like
about it.
Yeah,
Valve
I guess they're allowing Game Pass on there. So
yeah, and Valve is rolling out Windows support for the device. So
yeah,
they
that
can just
seems
install Windows.
That seems weird.
It's Valve.
They don't need any more money. They've got all the money.
Don't. They're like, yeah, we're just going to do this.
You think like Gabe just has his bank account and he logs in and it's like logs into his Bank of America account? It's like $3 billion. It's pretty crazy.
He does not log into his bank account.
You don't think those guys do?
I don't think he even checks. He's just
I mean, you don't think? Why else does he have that much money? You want to look at it.
I don't think Gabe's like that. I don't think he wants to look at his money. I think he's just like, I'll just look at my money in the things that I've bought.
I don't know, man. I think why does he need that much money?
Maybe
then?
he just lives a simple life too. Maybe he's got.
He lives a simple life, but the simple life costs him a lot of money. That's how it works. He may wear his like plaid, like looks like dollar store shirt, but it's like tailored to him.
Yeah. It's got Supreme on it.
No. It's not even.
Just
There's
like
no
tiny
label,
little
but it's just
stitching,
he goes to his like his tailor and has custom made jeans.
He just shops off the big and tall rack and
Walmart. I don't know, man. I think all those guys, those billionaire guys, they're just like every day, like, how much is in the account today? Okay, that's cool. I like that. Otherwise, why doesn't he give it away?
He does.
Yeah, but not that much.
No.
None of them do.
Except for
I mean, I guess I don't know how much Valve employees get paid, but
yeah.
Like, do you think they're sitting there like, fuck you, Gabe?
I doubt it.
I don't know, man.
I think it's a pretty good
I think it's always like that.
Over
yeah,
there,
but I think it's always
Steam.
like that. It's always like that.
Or Valve, rather.
Like, fucking Gabe, what does he do? He sits there and does nothing. I program this Steam store. I get paid $500,000 a year. Fuck you, Gabe.
Yes. Gran Turismo 7. Offline
God.
for more than 24 hours shows its always online problem.
Dude, this whole Gran Turismo 7, man, I'm super happy I didn't buy this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so first of all, one of the big things, do you remember like PS4, E3? You probably don't remember this. PS4, Xbox One, E3 press conference. Microsoft comes out with all their bullshit. Like, it's always going to be online. You put the disc in one time, you don't have to put the disc in again. It's like a one-time use disc, blah, blah, blah. Sony makes a big thing. Oh, and it's always, you have to be always connected. So it can, this is security shit.
Oh, yeah,
blah,
I
blah.
remember that.
PS4 comes out and is like, here's how you trade a game with your friend. And he gives a disc to the guy. The crowd goes wild. Like, brilliant. Like, you don't need to be online, all this stuff. GT7, have to be online.
That's weird.
Single player or multiplayer. Single player doesn't, you have to be online. And it's just like, oh, that's so lame if you're single player only. So that's part of the problem is they brought out this update and it was like something wrong with it on like actual consumer versions of PlayStation 4 and 5, which they didn't test it on apparently. They did it on their test units and it worked fine. So there's some problem and they wanted to make it so there's no problem with corrupted save files.
Yeah.
So they took it down so no one could play for 24 hours, single player or multiplayer, super lame. But then they also reduced how much credits you earn on these races. And they released these new cars into the thing. Like, they are adding new cars. They're expensive, like real life cars. Like, there's a McLaren, right? Expensive car.
Yeah.
But it still costs like $18 million in the game. You would have to play. I was reading, guys were on the Reddit were talking about how much it would take to get this car. And you would need to run 400 races in first place to get enough money to buy this car in-game with in-game currency, right?
Wow.
But you can buy the currency in the game through the PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
This car would cost $185 of real dollars, right?
Real dollar it is.
So, and there's other things too, is like,
people buy it.
no, yeah, of course. But it's like, this is like monetization of a free-to-play game that they're going for here, which is total baloney because this was a $70 game. There's also a thing in the game where you can have 20 million credits. That's the cap. You can't earn anymore. So if you wanted to, but you have to spend it, right?
Yeah.
Which 20 million is like nothing costs that much, right?
Yeah.
Like the most expensive car was 18 million. But the thing is like if you buy the money, you can have more than 20 million. So it's just like, just not good. So
Polyphony, doing it wrong.
yeah, I think they're going to change this because this is very bad.
Yes.
Microsoft did the same thing with like Forza 5 or something on the Xbox One.
Yep.
Where it came out and they had, races, you earned this amount of credits, but then they took it and chopped them down and people complained. So they put them all back up and fixed it because again, it was like this paid for game was being treated as a free to play, which is, fucking just the worst, man.
Yes.
It's just the worst. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd be pretty fucking pissed if I was just like, I just want to play Gran Turismo offline. Like, but I can't because everything's down.
That's dumb.
That's just, oh man.
That's so dumb.
I haven't
just be able to go for a single player race.
The last GT I bought was on the PS2, so it's been a long time since I played a Gran Turismo. But it's Forza kind of just took over for me. Like, I don't know if the racing simulation is as realistic as in GT, but it doesn't matter to me, really. Like, it was probably more because Forza just comes out every year. Like, if I want a new Forza, there's a new Forza.
Yeah.
I mean, now they don't. They come out every other year because they alternate between Forza Horizon and Forza.
Yeah.
Whereas GT, it's GT7 from like 19. It's taken them 20 plus years to get to GT7.
Yes.
So,
I mean, the last game I played like that was 2.
I mean, believe me, I played a lot of GT 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. But that was like a different era. It's
definitely a
it's
different era.
definitely, if you compare like Forza Horizon to GT, it's kind of crazy the sort of opposite ways they go. Like, you can pay money and shit in Forza Horizon to get faster stuff, but like every time you race in Forza Horizon, it's like you're getting another car, you're getting another thing to wear. Like, it's just giving you shit all the time. But if you want to get more stuff faster, you can pay for it, right?
Yeah.
So they've kind of got it figured out that way after they stumbled with Forza 5, where they kind of like really had it. Again, it was the same thing where like, we want to create like, this is a special car, so you have to work at it. So it costs like this much money in game. It takes you like 100 hours to earn it. But if you want to give us $50, you can just buy it today.
Yeah.
Same thing with Star Wars Battlefront when it came out, where they were like,
Battlefront was the worst.
Where they were like, we wanted to make it like a, you feel some prestige because you've unlocked Darth Vader. And it's just like, what the fuck? Just let me have Darth Vader. Like, geez, I already paid $70 for this game. Like, make it so I can unlock Darth Vader in like a week, not like months and months. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe when PlayStation unveils their like Game Pass thing, I'll play GT7 on there. But I mean, again, I hate to harp on Sony, but I think they'll fuck up their Game Pass thing and you won't be able to play GT7. It won't launch day and date on their Game Pass. You'll have to wait. It just seems like Sony might do something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dumb.
We'll see. Dumb. We'll see. Anyways.
Ubisoft's X-Defiant shooter loses to Tom Clancy's name.
Yeah.
Why?
Why
are you making a 6v6 hero shooter?
Why wouldn't you?
Shooter in this day and age?
Why wouldn't you? It's because they freed up all those developers that were working on Hyperscape. They had to do something, right?
I guess.
I think it's 6v6 hero shooter, but more in the style of like a tactical shooter. Not like, I think their like hero abilities are like, this guy can put down a tactical shield.
Yeah.
It's going to be more like a Rainbow
Fast-paced
Six.
firefight meets punk rock mosh pit.
Yeah. We looked at the trailer for this, I think, at the Ubisoft. Oh, wait. Maybe I did that alone. The Ubisoft E3 press conference. Yeah, I did that one alone because I remember I got debated at the end with their fucking Avatar game when I thought it was going to be Star Wars.
Yes.
Yeah, they dropped the Tom Clancy name off of it because it's not really aesthetically Tom Clancy anymore.
Definitely not aesthetically Tom Clancy.
So, but the thing is like, well, Tom Clancy's dead. Ubisoft owns Tom Clancy's name now. They I think bought it in perpetuity for games.
Yeah.
So they could put it on anything they want, but I guess they want to keep the Tom Clancy sort of like games as like more realistic, tactical sort of things, I guess. I don't know. But even still, they put Tom Clancy on The Division, so I wouldn't really call that too tactical or realistic, but I don't know.
I mean, the game looks all right, but
yeah, it's just another 6v6 shooter thing that I don't care about.
Do those even work well in this day and age?
6v6?
Yeah. Or even like a one.
I mean, it could if it was really good, I guess.
Yeah, you have to be able to trump CS:GO.
Yeah,
and
it's just about building hype. And I mean, Ubisoft is not. I mean, they're kind of now more in the area. They weren't really, but now they're in the area of like, this game is going to be around for 10 years, and you're going to be playing X Defiant for 10 years straight, just like For Honor. Like, there hasn't been a For Honor sequel. They've just been updating it every year or every 6 months for like the last 5 years. It's definitely Ubisoft wants to be the games as a service company for their games. Even Assassin's Creed with Assassin's Creed Infinity or whatever it's going to be called. They just want to have the one game. They want to update that. That's the one game you play.
Yeah.
You love it. They play it every day, much like you with Apex Legends.
Yeah.
They want you to play this game. And if they can hook enough people in, okay, great. If not, all right, well, we can shut her down. But it seems to me like they're sort of supporting these games beyond the point that, not that it makes sense, but like they're still doing the Club 2. And like, I don't hear anybody talking about the Club. Like, I like the Club 1. I liked it a lot. But the Club 2 is still getting new stuff every year. Crazy. And it's like, okay, all right. That's cool that they're still supporting it. There must be something there that they're getting their money's worth out of it. But it's just crazy that they're still going with it.
I mean, For Honor, the last 30 days, 3,000 people have played it.
On Steam. Yeah. I think there's a lot of people that play that on Xbox and PS4 or 5, whatever.
They say in total about 5,000 to 13,000.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's enough for them to keep doing it. They still are updating. I mean, 3,000 players daily for a game that came out like 5 years ago? That seems pretty good to me. Like,
is that daily? Oh yeah, it's daily.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good to me. That you would not have a problem getting into a match, basically. Like, and I'm pretty sure For Honor is strictly multiplayer.
Yes, it is.
I don't think
there's a single player campaign.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never played For Honor.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah, I probably actually would, because it's probably just the battle system from Assassin's Creed. Like, they probably ripped the animations now.
No,
Why are you shaking your head? You haven't played Assassin's Creed since Assassin's Creed 1.
Oh, I know, but Assassin's Creed is a multi-combatant style of
well, yeah,
combat.
It can be.
Whereas For Honor is
1v1 or 1v2
or 1v2.
2v2.
Yeah, it could be. But then it gets real difficult for the guy who's only one.
I mean, in Assassin's Creed, when you're doing your boss fights and stuff like that, it's 1v1. So
does Assassin's Creed have one block?
What do you mean?
Because like in For Honor, you have a high block, a low block, a high block.
There's
different moves.
Not different. There's more. There's block and parry, I think, but there's not like high block. No, there's not.
Yeah. There's all kinds of places you can block, all kinds of places to dodge. Your attacks hit different parts of the body, so you got to be like, well, he's blocking.
It's like
high
Bushido
hard,
blade.
so you have to like go down, but this move doesn't go down because your body doesn't work like that.
It definitely looked like they took an animation straight from Assassin's Creed.
It could be.
Yeah, that I'm pretty sure every Ubisoft game just goes to their little animation library and is like, let's use this animation over here.
What? Yeah, the combat in that game is ultra satisfying, and when you beat someone, it's purely on skill. Purely on skill. It's great.
Nice.
So like, oh yeah, I outsmarted you for sure.
Nice.
So you can do like all kinds of feints and stuff like that, fades, and it's great.
Yeah. What did you play it on PS4?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ubisoft. They are kind of, I don't know, it's the exact opposite of like EA, where they're just like, that game's done. It's a year old.
It's done. Here's the new one.
Yeah,
let's go.
We're not doing that anymore. So
yeah, I guess so, huh?
I totally prefer the Ubisoft way, though. Like, you know,
it's a good method.
I mean, I guess Bungie's doing the same with Destiny, but they're also fucking it up every turn. So
yeah,
it's, I don't know. Like, does not X-Defiant, does For Honor, do you have to buy a new expansion? I don't think so. I think it's just all cosmetic shit.
Yeah, I think it's all cosmetic stuff now.
I don't know.
It's been a while since I played, though. So
exactly. So, and then, well, or Elden Ring earlier we're talking about. We also didn't mention it sold 11 million copies, but that's a lot of copies. But the other thing too is there's no. You buy Elden Ring, the end.
Yep, the end.
There's nothing else to buy.
You finished Elden Ring? Well, play it again then.
Well, that's the thing too. It has new game.
Oh, new game plus.
New game plus. Like, for whatever reason, I don't know why or how, but I ended up Dr. Lupo's live stream on YouTube. He was playing Elden Ring.
Yep.
And his counter was he had his death counter, right? So he's beaten it like 5 times. He's on like new game plus 6, and it shows his progression. Like, he has, all the progression of his playthroughs. Like, first playthrough deaths was like 300. New game plus 1. Or new game plus deaths 100, new game plus 2 deaths 50, new game plus 3 deaths like 20, and he's on new game plus like 5 or 6, and he's at like 0 deaths.
Wow.
So either he's just so high leveled that it doesn't matter, or it's like
he knows all the moves.
He knows it all and whatever. But yeah, just 11 million sold out the gate. You can't even buy a different colored horse.
Doesn't matter if you get hit harder if you don't get hit.
Exactly. But imagine like Assassin's Creed coming out with no microtransactions. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
So I mean, they obviously don't need to. 11 million copies. Like, any game would like be super impressed if they sold 11 million copies. So.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Last up, did you know that Dr. Disrespect is making a game?
I didn't.
An NFT game.
No,
a game with NFTs.
Fun.
Is this still a thing? Like, people are still doing this and
trying to
money off of it? Like, what?
Trying to, anyways. But the thing is they launched the website for Midnight. It's on the Midnight Society, and the first image you see is stolen from Cyberpunk.
Yeah, stolen straight out of the Cyberpunk trailer.
Yeah. And it's just like, well, that's quite the way to start an NFT game.
Yeah.
Using stolen picture. But it's pretty interesting, like, this tweet from this Inhuman guy. He's the one that I think mentioned it first. And the dev said, one of the devs was like, this is from Robert Bowling, I guess. He says, this has nothing to do with Cyberpunk. One of our web engineers pushed an optimization that was meant to change to fallback image for the video on the website and accidentally uploaded the incorrect image, this frame from the Cyberpunk trailer. It's like, okay, the web dev screwed up. But the reply from this guy or someone on Twitter to this named Evelyn says, hate when I accidentally upload a frame from the Cyberpunk trailer, which I, for some reason, have downloaded and in the same folder as another image I was supposed to upload without checking. It's like, okay, obviously whoever you paid to make this website or design art for the website just stole something and put it up.
And then got caught.
But what a way to start your new game NFT company thing with the stolen artwork. As if that doesn't encapsulate NFTs right there. It's like stolen artwork. Man, I don't even know what I'm assuming the NFTs in this game are like you have a different gun or something like that. A different skin. But like, how do you even... I thought the idea with an NFT is like, it's like on the blockchain. It points to a website address. It says you own it because you have the... So, like, how does it do it in the game? Like, is it constantly in the game calculating the blockchain while you're playing?
Probably.
Good God. That doesn't sound like that would be too good for optimization of a game. I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know. It's probably like it pings the blockchain to be like, okay, you actually own this weapon.
But I thought the whole point of the blockchain was that it's like spread out to everywhere.
It is.
And then it comes together. So like, I don't know, like what happens? I don't know, man. It just sounds terrible to me.
Yeah.
Like why have an NFT in the game when you could just have it as a spreadsheet on your server and just be like, yes, user owns this. Check. Like,
Well, because that's centralized. People can get in there and change that.
I mean, someone could steal your blockchain gun or whatever by just using like a keylogger and you stealing it from your account.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Don't know how it works.
I don't know, man.
Don't know.
I think that the only people that think they know how it works are these guys that are so deep into it that they just are enamored with the blockchain NFTs. Whereas anyone that from outside looks at it, it's like, you paid $100,000 for that fucking monkey? What?
He's just trying to get his collection going. His monkey collection.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, you would assume this game has to be free to play?
Who knows? Who
like,
knows?
I don't even.
Man?
I mean,
can't even assume anything.
If it's a Dr. Disrespect game, what can we assume about it? It's first person.
It's first person.
It's a shooter.
It's definitely a shooter.
It's some sort of team based.
Maybe. Could be solo.
It could be, but I'm going to say it's team based. It's going to play in the style of Call of Duty. Like, what else could we say about it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely going to play in the style of Call of Duty.
It's just like, I don't know, man.
Hit scan for days.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, who knows?
You can get a new Dr. Disrespect wig. You own the NFT for it. You
Yep.
can get the Dr. Disrespect shades and body armor. You can trade
Dr.
those.
Disrespect owns the NFT for those.
But he could sell it. It's his game.
It is.
Just like, mint me 50 more copies of my wig and I'll sell them.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
This one's signed by me in black ink.
You can't see it, but
Can't
you just
see it,
know
but
it's there.
Signed, yeah.
That's like an NFT right there.
Yeah, for sure.
You own it. Don't worry. Just you own it.
You own it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's there. It's
Crazy.
yours. It's on the blockchain. You can't be tampered with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wowee, man. What
Yeah.
a weird and wild time.
What a time to be alive. The
Exactly.
time of the blockchain.
Exactly.
All right, guys. That's going to be it for this week's show.
Yeah.
Standard NFT blockchain chat right at the end to lull you all to sleep.
I'm going to mint an NFT.
I know you are.
Yeah. I got to figure out what, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to start the toes NFTs where it's just various toes.
Yeah, pictures of toes.
Yeah.
It's probably already there.
Toe NFTs? Yeah, you're probably right,
Toe
actually.
NFT collection on OpenSea.
God damn it. Every
Unique
idea.
toenails, 1 out of 1.
Everything has been minted already. Damn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Non-fungible toes at OpenSea.
What if you get a fungus on your toe?
No, it's non-fungible.
Then it's a fungusable toe.
Oh my god. It's just a picture of somebody's damn toenails.
Gross.
Who's got it? How do I buy it?
Gross.
What the balls?
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, shall we wrap it up then?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Stop me.
Stop you from looking at toes. You can
OpenSea
save
toes.
that for later
I don't even want to.
when you're in privacy.
All right, guys. If you are listening to this on the podcatcher, live, not live. No, just not live. On Wednesday.
Live to tape.
Live to tape, yes. Make sure to leave a comment.
Uh-huh.
Make sure to rate us and share
5
us with a
stars.
friend. We're trying
Yes.
to get out there more.
Yeah, you got to share us with a friend.
You have to share us with a friend.
And if you don't have a friend, make a friend and then
just
share
make
us.
us a friend.
God,
Leave
what's
us a
wrong with
review.
you?
Help our Google Analytics to find us.
Yeah, that too.
Do it. Stay tuned for the post show where we will talk with chat more about the things that we have talked about already.
Which you can hear on Patreon.
Patreon.com/StreamVoid pod.
Exactly.
All right. We'll see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Bye.
Bye.
It's alright.